All right. Hello. Say hello when you're popping on. Let me see if I can get a... Hey, Monica. I am so sorry. This is so crazy. The ribbon. Oh, you got it. Yay! Awesome. We're having trouble. I had to totally take it off Facebook and just go live here. So, and after Monday's live, I'm just, hey Nance, how are ya? Yeah, and I'm just going to say this. Somebody left a not so nice comment on my YouTube channel, and I dare them to just come on and do what I'm doing with what I'm dealing with. That's all I'm going to say about it. Don't need to repeat it. Nothing. It's just, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. That's the way I look at it. Keep your opinions to yourself if they can't be nice. Okay. Now that I said that, we are going to take apart our Fall Y'all turkey bumper, and we're going to do the Christmas magic one. Yay! So, we also have a New Year's one coming out, a Valentine's Day coming out, and a St. Patrick's Day. So, I hope to post all those soon. This one is definitely posted, so if anybody is looking for it, it's there. You know, when you buy your first bumper, you get the scratchy Velcro, and then that's okay. I can handle it, and I will. I just deleted it. So, what you do is you put the new Velcro on top of this scratchy Velcro, and then you line up your bumper and press down. I believe it. You just finished all 3 that you ordered yesterday, so maybe we can get it on there for you. Alright, so I'm going to put this back in the base, and we're going to move these, and we're going to get started. So that's on the back. Let's just, I'm not quite sure. I think because of all the colors in this, I'm thinking a red would look really nice on here. I think red always looks good with blue. Or should I do a green? I don't think green looks so good with blue. It could. But I think we'll do a red bumper. Ugh. Say hello when you're popping on. Let us know where you're watching from. We got like 3 inches yesterday, but it's gone already. So, yeah, I think we'll go with the red. I'm just worried because his nose is red, but and that'll be resting against the bumper. But what we could do with that is we could also put a white edging around his nose to kind of highlight it, and then it wouldn't get lost in the bumper. So we will do that. And it would help if I got my glasses on. I tried to go live on Facebook and YouTube and it would not work. So I'm leaning this up so we can kind of drag the paintbrush over the side without getting it on the side. It's just a way to paint and keep it off your edge. If you do get it on the edge, I definitely recommend a baby wipe for just cleaning up the edges. So yes. And if you're not busy on Sunday, I will have a link Saturday and again on Sunday on my Facebook page to the designer weekend. I will be on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will be doing a horse, and I'm not going to share anymore. Not your regular horse, but a horse, and I think you're going to love it. So that's what we're doing. Yes, they are awesome. I get mine at Walmart. Any place has them. These are the fragrance free. So see, if you have any paint on your edge, you're just going to wipe it off like that. And you can, ahead of time, when you get your kit, sometimes the black stuff, I shouldn't say black stuff, brown stuff around the edges can be a little smoky. So you can always wipe them ahead of time. I use this with the wax. So we use it on everything. Alright, so this is the middle piece. You do not have to paint this. I did wax the back. None of it will show, but I waxed it anyhow. And I put, what I did was, I took the snowman and I outlined his two buttons on the front and just painted that area black. Yes, they are. So we can just put this aside because we're just going to glue those pieces on there. So I already waxed his antlers. So I'm thinking we are going to use this color. It's called Golden Brown. And I think we're going to do the deer in that. The reindeer. Now, in our area, this is the color of the deer right now. So this is golden brown, and I may go over this with a little bit of wax. Let me kind of pull in so you can see what we're doing here. And we're just going to kind of go in here and fill in. I like using an angle brush because the angle brush, I have control of my edges. So there's that. Now, what would you paint his hoofs? Would you paint them dark brown or black? Up here they're kind of brown, like a dark brown. So there's that. And I'm going to paint the middle of his eyes here a white. And I don't usually, I like to dab. This one has a lot of paint in it, so if I just dab it on there, I get a whiter surface than if I tried to draw. So for me, it's just a matter of dabbing. Then I think we will do dark brown. Yeah. We'll just do this part black, but then the middle of his eye, once that dries, there's a little eyeball in there. I'm not too worried that I got over on here because that will be covered up with his nose. And Rudolph needs a red nose. I will say this is not one of my designs, but I loved it so much. I'm always looking for different, unique things, and this was different and unique. Now, oops, that was too much. So I'm just going to dab a little off on the paint. Let's go ahead and do the hooves. The hooves. Might be changing my colors here. Might have gone too dark on that. I always put a little mark on the back so I know which is the back side and which is the front. Hey, Amy. Amy's back. Wasn't sure I was gonna, well, I was having trouble with the internet again, so it would not let me on Facebook and YouTube at the same time, so we had to go just live on YouTube. But I had a treatment yesterday. I stopped counting after 40 shots in my head, and I went for my first wig fitting today, so we're still hanging in there. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to add a little dark around the edges there. I want to make them look a little muddy. So I'm still going. Got to roll with the punches. Now I think I'm going to make his horns lighter. And I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and try the light mocha. So let's just see how that looks. If that looks, I kind of like that. And then I can just make it darker on the edges. If I don't like it, I can paint over it. Yeah, my head is really sore today. I had to shut down yesterday. Only so much you can handle. My son's family's doing better. The little ones seem to be in a better place, but my son's still struggling with COVID, so I think this needs to be a little darker. Probably going to make a mess of it. You know how some days you have ideas with your colors and then they don't turn out the way you like them? Sometimes you got to walk away. And this might be a day I have to walk away. Maybe all my brain's fluid came out yesterday when they were doing it. Maybe I got leaks. Who knows? Who cares? There, I kind of like that better. But I think I need to go a little darker. Hi, Nanny Dot. I think the grandbabies are better. I know you asked me earlier. I don't remember if I contacted you back. I think the babies are doing better. I think Joey's struggling with sense of smell or taste right now. And now her parents have it. And the other in-laws for my other son's family, they have it. So everybody is just struggling with this. Let's see if we can just add a little bit of dark around the edges. Just looks like we're still alive. Yay. Kind of like that. Like I said, I may have messed this up totally, but I can always paint over it. It would not allow me to go live in both places, so we ended up here because I spent most of yesterday trying to upload the last half of the snowman, and I could not. It was fighting me every which way. I know. Yes, it is. It's very inflamed. And then they had to measure for the wig today. And that was she was, I hope I'm not hurting you. Like, you're not. Just do it. There. Kind of like that. But I think I want him just a little bit darker, like the deer we have around here. This, Monica, is the bumper. And the bumper goes on the back. So each holiday, where did I just put? Each holiday, there's a new bumper and a new accessory set that sits in here. Hey, Judith. So this magic, Christmas magic, will actually go on the bumper. See, like, here's the fall. It says it's fall, y'all. And this comes off, and then the next holiday goes on. And like I said, we have New Year's and Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's Day coming also. I'm just disappointed with the wigs because they can't match my hair color. So I'm going to have to take what's available. There we go. Now, let's make these darker. How are you, Miss Judith? I'm glad y'all found me on here. going to make them darker. There we go. So they're going to be a little bit, I think we could go a little darker. I'll let it dry, and then I think I'm going to go a little bit darker. Yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and paint our snowman while that's kind of drying. See, he's got little, and then his nose is going to go there. I'm thinking maybe the inside of their ear is a little white. Or would you say pink? Maybe I need to, let's just go a little white on the inside of the ears. And I think I'm going to use the acrylic instead of the chalk paint. And before I close, I was just saying, the babies are doing pretty good. Now his in-laws have it. So they got it from them. But the babies are doing pretty good. My son, I think his last text was that he's not able to taste. So I hope that's not a long-term thing for him. But yeah, it's just a highly contagious. Just had some white in here too, because they're kind of all different colors. They're not really a said color, so we can just do that. Oops. Sorry, didn't know that was in your way. I think that's cute. There's our little guy. And see, this is the back piece that's going to go in the bumper. And these are going to get glued onto here. So you have to think, what should I paint my Christmas magic? Maybe we'll do it black and white. What do you think about that? And the thing I'm doing on Sunday is probably about this long. Let me get within camera frame here. It's probably about this long. And it's probably going to be high. So you guys are going to have to watch. If you can't watch at 10 Eastern Standard Time, you can always catch it on replay. It will be probably on Facebook unless I can go live, unless we can figure out why Mevo is not working with Facebook and YouTube. Now we can just do this because I'm going to paint in those areas. We could have used the dabber too. Oh, good. Because, man, he's been struggling. They all have. I'm just glad that the babies are better, because that's really scary. I mean, my grandson Nolan, he went to the hospital twice that in one day, the ER, because he couldn't keep anything down. So just make sure we don't have any on the side. Alright, we're going to paint his hat black. If y'all wouldn't mind hitting the share button, I would be so appreciative of that. I may just leave the ending of the snowman from Monday off and just post it on Facebook, because I tried everything to incorporate the whole video, but it's not working. And that might be another reason why that woman was so upset. Said it was a waste of time. But sometimes technical issues are out of our control. Now I'm not going to really go heavy on the orange, because you know what? I'm getting some lines from the wood, and I kind of like the look it's given me. So, let's see if this is dry. No, let's should let it dry a little longer. Okay, let's do the scarf. Yeah, that's white. Did any of you see the new mistletoe tray we have? I can't wait. As soon as Rhonda uses it in her live, I'll let you know. She's the one that suggested it. Yay! I am really looking forward to that one. Nancy. Because I have been looking at vintage horses and trying to come up with different ideas for the centerpiece. And it's something that doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas. It can be left up all year. So, let's see if we can go over this a little more to get it brighter. I may have to go back afterwards and put another coat on it. Well, let's see if we can. I may just get another coat on it now, and then afterwards go back and do the mouth and eyes. So I really want it to be bright. And it was really interesting talking to the wig lady, because seems to be a lot of people having trouble with their hair since COVID. So there we go. Yep. All right. Let's go ahead and do the top part of this in a white. Yikes. There we go. Blot some of that off. There we go, half of it in white. And then let's do this half in white. Let's do some cleaning up. We got a little bit on there. There we go. Then I think I'm gonna do a dab of a line down the middle. And then I'm going to do black. What y'all working on today? I know Nancy's crafting. Maybe working on anything good? Kind of broke it, so that's okay. We will glue it in place. Because once it's on that bumper, tailgate, whatever, it will be secure. And you know, we never decorate the base of the truck, so I brought some greenery in the studio that I think we'll go ahead and decorate it a little bit. So this kind of makes it look snow covered. Oh wow, that'll be neat. There you go. That sounds nice, Monica. Just kind of putting another layer on there to kind of fill in if I missed anywhere. And I think when this dries, I think after I do the eyes, I'm going to put a layer of acrylic spray on it, just to keep it nice. There. All right. So let's see if I can get this got that. There. I need a little more here. And by dabbing it, it kind of looks kind of natural. Let's go ahead and fix any of the white. That looks good. Now, I'm going to go back and make this a little whiter. Better. No. Always have a pin sitting here. There we go. I'll put one coat on, and then after it's dry I'll do another. All right. Get that in place and then put the other piece. Okay, I'll check it out, Monica. Thank you. I will make sure I post it. Yes, it does make his ears look furry, doesn't it? Go. And that goes on there, just like that. And then this, we have to glue all this down. And then we're going to glue this guy down. There is a right way and a wrong way for the hooves, so just make sure ahead of time. Thank you. It is so cute. And this set, I'll tell you what, my grandsons, they just love this set. They come in all the time to see what's different. Now see, I did that backwards, so I did not check. So we will paint it. I'll have to put another coat on that when it's dry. And then his, well, let's see if we can get that eye there before I put the nose on. Oh, we got his scarf. Oh, thank you. How does that clog up so fast? There we go. Put that back on there really good, and it's not. So there must be something clogging it up. There. That's better. Alright, then he just sits in there. Now, why is it not sitting right? Okay. We are going to take off the hooves. I would recommend taking off the hooves and not putting the 3-layer down to only putting the 2-layer. So, but it has to be. I'm going to play around with this a little bit and see what is the best way, because it had hooves on here, but when I did that there was nowhere to hook the nose, so I cut the hooves out here off, and it doesn't look right. And I was trying to explain to my husband, so I think the best thing to do is only glue these and the nose on here, not on the bumper. Let me explain. This piece, that piece, and that piece, glue here. Then he can go down a little bit in, because see, the snowman wants to go in, but this piece, that piece, and that piece is stopping it from going down. So push him down, and then take these three pieces and glue them right on the edge there. I think that's how it'll work. So let's just put a little greenery in here. And throw around a few bells. And there we go. I think that's good. Well, I will see you all on Sunday, hopefully.